we reached the most exciting part of the conference. So our panel discussion on how chat can drive leads, sales, and loyalty. This is where we'll hear real life insights, practical examples, and tips from the experts themselves. Before we start, I want to make sure you get involved too. Drop your answers or questions in the chat, maybe about your own experience with chat marketing, automation, or AI features. Anastasiia and the panel will take a look at and highlight some of your comments during the discussion. So please welcome to the stage. Guys, I'll add you. So hi, Anastasiia. Hi again. Yehor and Nrupesh.
Hi guys, how
hello.
everyone?
I'm so happy that all of you joined us for the conversation, and now I'll hand the mic over to Anastasiia, who will kick things off. Please start with the brief introductions, and I'll be back at the end to wrap things up. Thank you.
Thank you, Elena. Yehor, you can introduce yourself.
Oh yeah, thank you guys for letting me introduce myself. My name is Yehor Herasymchuk, and I'm founder and CEO of Dots platform. We are helping restaurants to launch their own digital restaurants online. We are helping them, we're providing them with mobile applications for ordering, website for ordering, logistics system, integration with their POS system, loyalty system, and of course, we are helping them to grow with their sales and retention marketing. So marketing tools, that is the most maybe exciting part of our platform. And we are using some great SendPulse integrations and SendPulse chats to increase our clients' sales.
Thank you. And thank you again for using SendPulse. And Nrupesh?
Yes, I am Nrupesh. I run a company called Facilitate Namibia, but I've been SendPulse partner, I think, about 4 years now. And yeah, I've done quite a few of these talks and discussions and webinars. We do a lot of integrations, innovations, like just finding new ways to help different sectors, especially in Southern Africa, just find that niche in the market, something that others are not doing. Last year there was an A10, this year there's MCPs. It just keeps changing every 2 months. And we find new ways to integrate via SendPulse and other platforms. And considering it's Africa, it's smaller countries, we have to find something new. We can't depend on big, expensive solutions. So,
thank you.
Yeah, so it's always good to have these. Thanks for the invite.
Thank you both for joining us today. And it's always a great honor to talk with our partners and with people who actually handle the automations themselves with practical knowledge and actual skills. So I hope it will bring bigger depth to our discussion, you both having hands-on experience. We usually kick off these discussions with a fast blitz round where we ask participants to answer with one question. So let's move on to the first one. I will tell the order. So Yehor will be the first one to answer and Nrupesh will be the second one. First question is, one messenger or multiple channels?
Multiple channels.
Multiple.
That was super blitz and rapid. Thank you. And next question, reply in 1 minute or perfect reply in 10 minutes?
1 minute.
You are both united with your answers. Full automated chat or hybrid?
Hybrid.
Full automated.
Okay.
Okay, we have some disagreements. Quick chatbot launch or long-term setup?
Quick, of course, quick. Quick and easy.
Those were two answers. Data-driven messages or gut feeling marketing?
Data-driven messages.
Data-driven.
Okay. We are done with our Blitz round. Now let's move on to the bigger questions. We see that our experts have the same opinions on some. Let's see about other topics. I want to start with your experience, since you are both hands-on automation marketers, technicians who work with businesses. First question will be, from your perspective, how has chat marketing changed in the last 2-3 years? What is working now that didn't work before? Yehor, what do you think?
To answer this question short, I could say that chat used to be a support channel, and now for us at least, it's a fully sales channel. So just imagine before, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, I think that it was good to have support via chat, some integrations to collect the data from CRM system to answer messages shortly, and it was like basic support. So it was better than to support people via the phone. Just it's you can support more chats and work with more chats that only support by your phone call center. And now I think that it's full we have full funnel inside of chat, from first messages to purchases and retention, so you can just set up with even AI. You can set up some not mm, you can set up unique answers for any request, and AI can go deeper inside of your documentation and prepare really better answers than the person will do it by themselves. So I think that people just going less to their websites, and they can communicate with you via messengers, and you can sell your platform just within a chat, and even without a person, without a sales manager, you can do this. Oh, I was like, sorry. And you can do this with uh, without a person, only with AI. So I think that it's really a key shift change in this from this perspective. I'm sorry, I would just forget that I'm recording this. Sorry. So I think that for now, for me, there is a really tremendous change between what was uh, 3 years ago and right now. I'm not sure that this is because of chat marketing. I'm mostly excited about AI, how AI can now work with chat messengers. It's like really has great potential right now.
Thank you for answer. And it feels like you've been watching my talk, because I was given a talk how you can implement AI agents into your chatbot flows and SendPulse. Thank you. Nrupesh, what is your take on that?
I agree, but also like chat marketing has changed in every 2-3 months in the last 3 years. So I mean, I think this is the third time I'm speaking with SendPulse in a year, and it has completely changed. People and like you said, it's not just that technology has changed. People's expectations have changed. So in different sectors, people are using chat differently and knowingly. I feel it has gone away from just support chat to more sales, more understanding the product, comparing the products if you're selling things. There are still sectors like tourism where people don't really want to chat to a bot. They would rather chat to a person. My own experiences, and I've had it a few times with hosting companies and others, where you get frustrated chatting to a bot because it just doesn't have the answer for you. And that's when you want to talk to a person, because that empathy, understanding of the problem is AI will not understand that. It will figure out different ways to address it. But if there is a person and you explain to a person, you know what, this happened, I need 2 more days, they would understand it, they would do it. Bot will never do that because that's kind of a weak point, and then people will exploit it to get 2 extra days every 2 days. So it's that. So with chat marketing, people are used to having a couple of channels, WhatsApp, Meta, to communicate with companies, but people also like to have their privacy on WhatsApp. So I've realized recently traveling, suddenly you get too many WhatsApps on from too many services you use. And it also gets too much because not everyone uh, tries to give you a way out, and they keep updating you, bothering you, new sales. And I feel this is where it's important. Yes, you need a chatbot or you need uh, AI integrations, but also to understand what you're doing, using it for. And a lot of the younger kids, I would say, are 20, 25-year-olds, they're expecting quick replies. They're used to chatting using ChatGPT and other chats. So they just want to chat to something. They don't care if it's a person or not.
Yeah, thank you. I like that we're having different opinions here.
And
And
I just,
yes,
if I can, if there's a discussion,
sure. It's not a
Yeah,
blitz
please.
anymore.
yes, I should say that never say never. AI is really empowering itself each 2 or 3 months. So it's getting better and better. And what I can see right now, that, for example, uh, it really goes deeper and understand my product that I've been creating for more than 10 years better than me. And it can help me to sell it even better, to highlight some from different perspective what I can sell. So for me, right now, I'm agree with you that it's like more hybrid model, but when AI works with human. But there are some cases when AI will definitely work better. For example, support line or the first support line, just to help people to with basic needs, how it works, how I can do something. In this way, AI will do
Yeah.
it better. Uh, then it's first line. The second line is to work with your personalized data. For example, what is this with my order? I ordered something from I ordered, for example, coffee from Amazon, or I ordered some food from the restaurant. Where is my sushi? AI can easily understand the context, go inside of your order, just collect data within integrations within the system. Where is the courier? And say, okay, Yehor, your order will be within 15 minutes. Please keep waiting. And then it can even, when it's like a magic, when your courier or the driver is really being late, for example, for 5 minutes, and angry and hungry, I should say, customer just saying, where is my courier? I'm trying to to get the correct words. Where is my courier? Where is my food? Where is my pizza? And yeah, it doesn't have any emotions, and it's so easy to just, oh, sorry, we are so sorry, we'll give you an extra bonus, extra pizza for free for your next order. And that's what we're saying. You can just set up your algorithms to give only one free pizza per order, and only when, for example, the courier is really being late. So it's a matter of time and matter of how deep you set up your chats. And everything chat is like, in this case, it's like an interface between AI, your platform, and your final client. So it's like, and I think that in maybe 2 or 3 years, 90% of communication will be automated, and 10% will be each time just go and automated. So I think that maybe in 3 years will be just AI will be communicating with each other.
Yeah, on their social media that was recently purchased by Meta. We have commenters joining our discussion. Alex gives a valid point how people get used to automated replies and they tend to mute chats and chatbots in particular. Do you have any thoughts on how to avoid your chat being muted or blocked?
Um,
Okay,
yeah.
go on. I have,
No.
for me, it's
Go for it.
like a quick answer. If you're sending some spam, you'll be muted at once. But if you're helping people to with their pains, and for example, where is my pizza? I want it right now. And for example, if your chatbot will send updates, for example, pizza on the way. So it's like notifications about something that really matters for you right now. So you need to create this as a marketer person. You need to create this how to say value maybe for your client, and only to send personalized messages. So when you are just not like for individual, just for all of your customers, 100 customers, 1000 customers, send in one message. And if you will send, for example, Anastasiia, your favorite pizza pepperoni from Don Pepino is on sale right now, just for you, only for you. And if it will be really promotion only for Anastasiia, so maybe she won't mute this notification. And do not spam your client. Send not too much messages, maybe 1, 2, or 3 messages depending on niche a week. And if a customer, and make sure your customer interacts with your messages. So it's like
It
our
is.
answer, what we are doing.
I think it's that it has to be useful messages. It shouldn't be like a newsletter that's difficult to unsubscribe. We also building a bot. We just testing it now, but it was a system we had for 2 years here. You have like retail specials. So which shop is selling what? Like the online catalog. But now we've completely turned it into AI, where when we upload a catalog, uh, it detects what products is what price. And if on WhatsApp you have said, "Oh, I would like to have a particular brand of coffee," or "I have a shopping list," it can then tell you, "Okay, today this coffee is on special at this shop just for 2 days,"
Mhm.
and things like that. Then people won't block you because it's useful messages. Or if it's sports tickets or sports games updates and things, then it's different. But if it's just marketing updates, which also I see Amazon is doing now, it gets a bit too much, and then people will block it or mute it. And it's also the company you're subscribing to. If it's known, if you know it's useful, or you will use the service in the future, there's you're more likely to mute it or stop it. Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree. As a service provider, I would probably would be expected to say send as much as you can and give us money. But yeah, you need to understand what messages you are sending. They need to bring value. They need to be personalized. And as the technology rapidly is growing and changing almost every day, like hopefully in the future it will be more and more easier to set up with the help of AI.
But
And
it's
Alex
also
also thanked you for your answers. Thank you.
but
Alex, you're
on
welcome.
that, it's also something on that in marketing. Using chat marketing, that doesn't necessarily mean marketing a product or a service. Uh, we do education bots where we get a company to sponsor a certain amount of responses. So when kids ask questions, when the messages go out at the bottom, you can have the footer on WhatsApp, and you can say these messages are sponsored by a company. And that's also marketing, but it's not like in-your-face marketing, but for that company, it is still marketing.
Yeah, I would guess still like with AI and approach of like making everything technical and working with big data or like personalized data, it's still the question of creative approach and how you utilize those tools and came up with ideas how to promote your product, not in the direct like spam way, but in a more subtle, like nice way to engage with your potential customers and how to re-engage with them. Thank you for your thoughts on that. Since you're already kind of sharing your experience and your projects, I want to move to the next question and to ask you to share real life cases of chat automation flows that actually work. Yehor, you will be the first one again.
Okay, so maybe the first just keep in my mind is like we just automated this process. So we have a website, our landing page, where either our client, restaurant owner, can just leave submit a form with just with his personal data like phone and message that he would like to set up his own online restaurant food delivery service. So for maybe 3 months ago, half a year ago, it was like they were submitting this form of Webflow we are using for site builder, and we just made some email from this form. Just okay, new form submitted. Then it was like going to our pipe drive to our CRM. But then we've migrated to SendPulse, and from now we're just making the form is submitted on the Webflow side. Then they have automatical webhooks, and then the data automatically sent to our CRM with all data where from which channel, marketing channel, it came to us. And also the biggest maybe for us, it's we are receiving like in Telegram right now. Just a person submitted a form, we receive notification, and with all data, and even AI helps us to understand, to research links, profile links for this person, and understand who is this client just before we will make a call, because we have only mobile phone, the name of the company, and email address. But for us, it's really enough to research automatically data from open sources. And when we are calling to the client, we can just say, okay, hello, you have your system, you have a restaurant right now only in Instagram. We can do it better. We can do this. And it helps our sales manager to, to qualify our lead even in a seconds, in a minutes, to understand better. And then AI helps us to create a personalized scenario for each customer. So if it is a small pizzeria, big pizzeria, it's like a pizzeria chain, 2-3 locations, different scenarios for different city, for different customer. It's really like a magic. And with this approach, we increase our conversion rate through success deals from maybe 20% to 35% right now. And right now we can call to a client within maybe 2 or 3 minutes after submitting a form, because of Telegram, I should say. This connection and integration, it seems like easy to do, but it was really game changing for us.
I really like this example. Thank you. I never thought of AI as a tool to enrich data in seconds and to make that first reaching out call like actually super fast. But with big data and like already suggestions on how to approach a customer, I will definitely write it down and find a way to do it for our sales team, because it's really cool. Because with AI, you can do it in seconds, while an actual salesperson would need like 10 minutes or longer to research and put it all down. It's really cool. Thank you. Nrupesh, what about you? What type of automation real life cases you have?
So we don't, because we do customized solutions for clients. So we have bots and systems set up in sports, marketing, retail, tourism. A couple of examples in retail, for example, some of our clients. So before that, we use we use SendPulse to send webhook out because a lot of clients want the data on their database. And we use Superbase for that. So what we did was, because we also know, like sometimes with SendPulse, and it's a WhatsApp issue, not a SendPulse issue, where they don't keep
That's fine, you can say that.
No, it is, but because we've been discussing it for 2 years now, where for Facebook and Meta doesn't keep your images and rich content more than a month or more than 2-3 weeks. And this is where it becomes a challenge. So what we did now is we take the webhook away to our platform. So if it's retail, we get people to submit their retail receipts. So let's say we have a Coca-Cola competition. So you upload a receipt with Coca-Cola on it and you send it to us. And then our platform then analyzes it using AI. If you bought Coca-Cola, when did you buy it, which shop? With Coca-Cola, what else did you buy? Because that's market intelligence you don't usually get. So there are competitions where we've had 10, 15, 20,000 receipts in 2-3 weeks. And then it helps Coca-Cola, who's actually sponsoring the competition, understand that when you go into a shop, along with Coca-Cola, what are people buying the most? Is it bread? Is it something else? And that gives them a lot more understanding what to package it for. That's one of the many competitions we run. So that's all through SendPulse, but we try and then take that processing into our systems to analyze it, so that we can run proper tools to analyze. So same with sports, cricket and other sports national teams, they use our platform for daily health management. So workouts, training sessions, how much they worked out today, and they get a WhatsApp every evening to fill in a form. And because we can dynamically send a link, a webhook sends the SendPulse ID back. So my website can then detect if it is that WhatsApp number who's clicking that link, or somebody else is clicking it. And based on that, you get your form, and then we do analytics to sort of show, okay, how your health is, how much you're sleeping. And this is for national athletes. So we do a lot of different device integrations, exercise equipment integrations in one dashboard. So it's a lot of more customized solutions like that, but it's automation. At the end of the day, whoever is using it, it needs to be easy for them. And that's what we try to do. And in the process, try to see what else is out there, because now with SendPulse MCP, it becomes a lot more easier to program things, because I can use Cursor and Claude to now use the MCP, program it. Complete automation is done by that, but the end database is still with the client. The data is private. So it's some of those things we do. I think we're doing a session soon also in a few weeks, where we'd love to show how we do all of that. But it's all about big data. It's all about analyzing the data.
Thank you. We can see that shift towards using AI to do the routine task, the analyzing like in general, instead of the marketer or salesperson. And thank you for giving us examples how it's used in actual products. We have a question from, yes, sure.
I would like just to add maybe some one thing that just get in my mind about retention, and one more case with chat automations that we are using. We just developed it in February last month. We added to our platform automatical scenarios for retention marketing. So, for example, user just Anastasiia, you will be our client for today. You have ordered your pizza for example, and it was good. That's and I'm a pizzeria, and maybe in 1 week later, I will give you automatical message that hi, Anastasia, it's time to order one more pizza because we know that you've made an order just 1 week ago. Maybe you will ignore it, so you don't want to eat pizza each week. Yeah, because you're a sportsman, a sports woman, sports girl. And but what about if we just send you another message in Telegram, for example, in WhatsApp, in whatever messenger, uh, just 1 month later, and say, Anastasia, it is time to order your pizza right now. We'll give you, for example, $5 of bonus just to make your next order. And this is marketing, this retention marketing. You don't need new customers. And you can increase orders from your existing customers. It's really, in most of the cases, it's really cheaper to work with your existing database. And that will be the answer for previous question of Alex, who said that, and what about just muting notifications? So will you mute notification if I will give you $5? I don't think so. So it's not about AI. AI just helped us to create some scenarios, to create some channels, to create this funnel to just understand what we can do. But once user made an order in your application, just it's in your arms, in arms of your marketing team, and using chat automations, you can easily increase the retention of your orders.
Thank you. Definitely now will be waiting on some coupons for pepperoni pizza from Don Pepino. Thank you. To summarize it all, I would say that chat marketing in general was an accessible tool for small businesses, for not the big companies. But now with AI and all the possibilities coming into the equation, it's like even easier to work with big data to collect and analyze the data. So it's not available now. It's available not only to the big companies, but to everyone who are watching and talking with us right now in the chat. We have a question for Nrupesh from Paul, who is our dedicated watcher and listener today. He's asking, do you have any examples of chatbot flows for real estate?
Yes, we have one, but it's not fully functional yet. We're busy with it. But the biggest issue or challenge we had was database. Because if you have a chatbot for real estate, you need to link it to a database that's constantly updated. Or if it's a bot for people to submit listings, it should also be extremely easy and user-friendly. So if you have a WordPress website, and if you have, with SendPulse, if you use Whisper API and the Chat API, it makes it very easy to then link the two and have people actually send a voice note on WhatsApp to say, I'm looking for a house in this neighborhood, 2 bedrooms. And it can search your database and give you a response to say, this is what we have. And it's all API based, and it's extremely easy to set up. If you just research a bit more on APIs, SendPulse documentation is quite big, open. What WordPress APIs are quite open and flexible. And that's just an example, but any database, if you have of real estate, it's something I know not many companies have tried, or at least are doing. But it does become very easy to integrate if you have something in there.
Thank you. We will move to the next question. I want to know your opinion. Where does chat marketing bring the biggest business impact today? On what stage of a funnel? Lead generation, sales, or retention? Yehor, you will be the first today.
He's gonna say retention.
I think yes. Really a great guess. For me, it's like mostly about retention because you know attracting new clients is really expensive. If you can work with your clients and you can sell them more, so you just attract one client. Maybe it should be like a free trial or something you're selling it, selling these clients something small for $1, $5, just to qualify that this your customer can pay you, and then you can just work automate the processes to help to help your client to solve his problem. And when he's solving his problem, he would be really grateful to pay you for this. So you need to understand the pain, and you need to just to resolve it. And I think that we were talking about that AI couldn't replace the humans. That people wants to speak with real person, not only with AI flows that cannot answer your question. But I think that really the customer needs to solve his answer as fast as possible, and there is no matter what AI, not AI. I think that if, for example, there is a person who is like a junior specialist who couldn't answer you, it would be even worse than a bad setup of AI workflow. But just coming back to the question, I think that the biggest business impact it's about retention, because when you're working with your customers, you can really increase your value, increase your revenue.
If
And what
I
do you
was
think?
to, I would
And what,
say, look, I see the question doesn't include the word AI. It says chat marketing. For
yes.
me, that makes a difference because if it's AI, then retention. But if it's just chat marketing, then yes, it is still a very important part of marketing. So my market is Africa, Southern Africa. So a lot of platforms that we want to use are expensive. So every time I go to a nice platform and I'm like, you know what, I want to test it out for a month, or I need a discount for the first 2 months to really get used to it. And AI bot is not going to give me a discount, not as it's programmed. But if it's a person and I can explain, like, this is what we do, this is my LinkedIn profile, go have a look and make your own decision. 10 out of 10 times, they want to talk more and then they say, yeah, okay, let's chat and we'll give you that because then there's a trust factor. And that AI will not replace. Retention, yes, it's the way you program it or the way you set it up, where if you are selling commodities, goods, retail, food, it's always good to have good deals and reminded like, okay, you know what, this week we have this buy two, get one free if you buy it now. But it shouldn't be too much like Temu and other companies do. it's uh, it's uh, it's an overkill. But I feel lead generation is just expensive using chat marketing. Um, I hate it when you're just browsing and suddenly chat pops up and like, how can I help you? And they're trying to say, just generate a lead. That becomes a bit over, a bit irritating sometimes because you're just trying to understand first. You don't want to chat to people. And I feel a lot of people want that. They want to understand the product. And then if they have questions, they'll always ask if they have questions.
Thank you. Thank you for your questions or for your answers. um, Last question for our discussion today will be, what, in your opinion, is the biggest misconception businesses still have about chatbots and chat automations? Let's spice it up a little bit. Nrupesh, you will be the first.
I think the biggest misconception people have is they think it's expensive. They think it's too much work. And again, remember, in a continent like Africa, people already think websites are expensive. So it's as much as it's growing technologically, it's still 1.4 billion people, where it's a big market, but people still don't understand. Uh, Businesses don't understand chatbots, chat automation isn't that expensive anymore. So that's the big misconception, the price. And second is they think that they'll have to give a lot of data to start, which is also a misconception. They can actually start small with basic information.
Thank
Yeah, I would
you.
totally agree that as things that misconceptions like it's really complicated, and it was for me. Really, I saw that. Oh, it's so difficult to set up chatbots. What I need to do? Oh, I will do it later. And for now, I understand that I was overthinking. I was thinking that I need to do everything, but in reality, you just need to start with the simple workflows. Even simple flows will automate and help you a lot. And maybe simple workflows like for us, it was automation between submitting a form to our CRM and sending us a Telegram link with the collected data. It was easy, and it was like, wow, we just extended the data, and we help. It just helped us, and it was good. Then the other way, like I think that that there is a misconception that users hate bots, but I think that if it's done right, users users don't feel like a bot. Bad chatbots kill your conversations, but good chatbots feel like a magic. You know, when you just ask a chatbot, for example, uh, can I set up some flow with your product, and how faster you can do it from right now. And if I will receive, for example, an answer within all your database within a second, it will feel for me like a magic. And I'm just scrolling Instagram at 2 a.m. Why I'm not sleeping, it's another question. But I'm scrolling my Instagram 2 a.m. I see some ad that there is some new platform, and I'll go to research it, and maybe I'll have some question. For me right now, I'm not typing. I'm not really typing anymore. I just searching the button to record my voice and ask a question from AI. And what is the price? I don't want to even to go deeper and research it. And I can just to explain what are my expectation, and I'm just you know I'm waiting for really great answer from AI or from a person. But for me, AI really works better. So I would say that you were right, that it's not complicated at all. For now, it's really really fast, easy, and cheap. Cheaper to set up your chatbots, your websites right now than it was 2 years ago. So for me, it's like really a tremendous change, game changer right now in the digital world.
But I just want to add something there.
Mhm.
Another misconception is that almost everyone talks about chatbots and chat automation as something between business and the client. And in my experience, something that we don't talk about enough, and we've set up a few of for our clients where bosses, management of a business can talk to their own business data internally.
Mhm.
And then nobody talks about that as much, because that is where business don't realize you can have chatbots to chat to your own data, which is offline in the company. But now you understand better how your sales work. Everything, it does not have to be a customer and business relationship.
Yes, it's really, really one important thing that I'm as a owner and founder. I'm always just researching the data, asking what I just asking Claude, what else I can do. We have some. I just can explain. We have some triggers. What marketing scenarios we can implement? Just give me some ideas and like give me some ideas to make A and B test. It's like wow, it's like game changer for me to set up some scenarios to understand them better and to analyze the data with really with it's not even maybe with chatbots but with automation, but chatbots it's like an interface.
Exactly.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you for your experience, for sharing it with us today, for finding time to join us. For me personally, it was super interesting, motivational to get some ideas and test them in our projects, in our automation. And I think I will definitely try enriching the data and get notifications about every new submission. And to wrap our discussion, maybe there is something else you would like to share with our viewers, give some ideas on what to do today, how to use chat marketing after this conference, what to start with. Nrupesh?
Yeah, I would. The first step to start with is just, even if you're using AI, ask AI for ideas on how to best use chatbots internally and externally, both. And most of the times, if you're using ChatGPT, it would know what your business is, what you do. So if you ask and get some ideas, I mean, that's why we use SendPulse. And I'm not saying it because we're on SendPulse chat, but I've been using it for 4 years with so many clients as an agency account. It just makes it easier. There's so many tutorials, so many ways to link it to your data, and just start exploring it. I think it's that fear, like Yehor said, people think it's too complicated. It's not. It's actually very easy to start.
Thank you. Yehor, maybe some motivation for our viewers from you?
I would totally agree with Nrupesh. You just need, on the one hand, to try ChatGPT to ask for ideas, but the main thing, you just need to try to do one thing, just to implement, not only ask ChatGPT. It will give you tons of ideas, and you can just be too frustrated with all of these ideas. Just take one and takes one simple idea and start to implement it within SendPulse, not SendPulse, with anything. But try to do to solve your pain, and then it would be really game changing for you. And I'm really, Anastasia, thank you for inviting me here, for having me here, for all of our guests and who is watching us right now. Just you may do not hesitate, ask me any question. Find me on Instagram like Yehor Herasymchuk. It's like here. You could see it. Just find me in Instagram, LinkedIn, and feel free to ask me any question about chart marketing, AI, or food delivery. I'm happy to answer your questions.
Thank you. We will definitely share all the useful links with our participants. Thank you again for finding time to join us today. I hope it was interesting not only for me as a participant, but for our viewers. I can see they're leaving comments. Thank you all, and have a nice evening.
Thanks for having me, or having us.
Thank
Thanks.
you. Thank
Right.
you.
Yeah, was
Anastasia,
my
Nrupesh. Have a great
Thanks.
day.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Bye.
you too.
Bye.
Bye.